You don't have to buy a special crepe erase or any kind of specialty product just for crepey skin, because just using an alpha hydroxy alone will never do the job. Ever. Never. Okay? Because it's just not one issue. Not only do you have to use the alpha hydroxy acid to soften, smooth, and exfoliate, you also have to force that water back. You don't have any moisture. And if you do not put that water back, you will never get the results you are looking for. Here it is. Skin water with HydroForce technology. It gives you that gulp of moisture, not just a sip. We've got to stop taking that sip of moisture. This is the Big Gulp of Moisturizers. Get it today, Amazon.
Wow! Come on, move it on. I said, baby, I know you're on a roll. Sweet honey.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vivian, and this is Skincare My Way. And today we are going to talk about that pesky, crepey skin on our arms. When you get older, let's face it, our skin gets really, it really becomes dehydrated and it starts to age rather quickly. We're seeing this probably in our 40s. You know, the skin becomes really dry and nobody knows how to really treat it. We've just been putting body lotions on it forever and it just doesn't seem to be working. In order to understand how you can fix a problem, you gotta really look at what happened to the skin in the first place and how the skin became dehydrated. And when I'm treating my clients, the first thing I look at is I really look at bathing patterns, because I think with the body overall, we have particular bathing habits, whether we shower once a day, bathe once a day, if we enjoy a bath 3 times a week, if we use loofahs, washcloths, soaps, body washes, whatever, all that water or scrubbing has an effect on the overall health of the body. And we really focus on the face, neck, and chest. We don't really focus on the arms, except when you're older and you want to put on a sleeveless dress and you're looking and you've got all this armpit wrinkling and you've got really dehydrated skin. That's why we start noticing at about age 60, excuse me, we start noticing older women are wearing long sleeves all year long, even in the summer. And that is because we're trying to hide our arms and perhaps our legs, and it just depends on the condition that we're in. Well, today I'm going to talk about 2 ways to treat the skin. We're going into winter now. This is the season of chemical peeling and treating the skin. The issue is that we do not treat the entire skin. We only treat here. We don't treat everywhere. And it's like when you go to the gym and you're just going to work out your arms. You're not going to work out your legs. You're not going to work out your stomach. You're only really focusing on one element of the entire skin. So I'm going to show you 2 different ways how to treat the skin. 1 is more of a treatment. 2 is more of just a real general, everyday kind of routine that you can put into your daily skincare practices and probably rehydrate your skin. First of all, what I'm going to be using is I only use a facial wash. Can you see that? I only use a facial wash to clean any part of my skin. I don't ever use harsh soaps. I don't use washcloths. The only time I would use a washcloth is if I'm wiping a particular cream off my skin. Other than that, I don't use washcloths, loofahs, brushes, nothing. And we have, for some reason, decided to go in that shower, go in that bathtub every day and strip everything off so we can replenish with chemicals. That doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, here I'm also going to be using a 5% glycolic lotion. And I did bring a 10% because some people who are older can actually use a higher percentage. I kind of keep it between 5 and 7 One, because my skin isn't too out of shape. And 3, I don't want my body to be stinging. It's kind of annoying. But anyway, so here we go. So let's take the facial wash, and I am just gonna wash my arms. And you'll see I don't use any water to clean my skin. If I was gonna do a really deep cleaning of my crepey arms, which I really don't have crepey arms, but I'm gonna show you how to do it, because I will also show you my arms when I am finished. Okay, so what was I saying? Okay, so this is a cleaning, this is not a deep cleaning. If I were gonna add a deep cleaning to it, I would add some micro scrub first, before I even started. But I'm not gonna do that. I am just going to clean. And when I put the facial wash on, I am actually gonna let this sit for a minute or two, and I'm gonna start getting my skin really moist. So actually the moisture will pull the skin off. Doesn't really have to be an intense glycolic or a glycolic peel. Really just moisture alone will pull some of the debris that's sitting on the surface of the skin off. I'll be right back. I decided that since I'm here doing my facial wash, I'm gonna go ahead and do my neck. I'd love to do my neck. And it's starting to get a little chilly. Weather's changing, early October. It really is amazing that just keeping the skin moist, you can pull off some of the debris that just kind of, that your skin makes. But again, my skin works pretty well. Okay, now I'm gonna take, I'm gonna use 5, you can use 10, you can use 7, but I'm just gonna use a 5% glycolic acid. About 3 or 4 pumps, pump and a half on each side. And you can also let this sit. I like to let everything sit on my skin and just work itself in. Okay, so there you go. And you know, I've been working on the discoloration on my arms, and it actually is looking a lot better. I will be ready for next summer for sure. And I'm not gonna remove this. I'm just gonna let the glycolic work its way in. It'll just kind of work itself into the skin like this, very slowly. It'll go slowly. It will disappear because that's what it does. And then we are going to take our world famous skin water with HydroForce technology, and we are going to force the moisture into the skin. When you understand that crepey skin is really about aging, the skin cells have gone into the aging process. It's a term it's called senescence. And that is when the skin just starts to age. And because of dehydration. And what we've put our skin throughout the years, you have to be able to force that water back. Oh my God, this feels so cold on my skin. Okay, so I'm gonna put a good layer of skin water all over my skin. Oh shoot, I forgot one more thing. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is gonna be really cool. Now you're gonna take 2 long strips of saran wrap, and you're gonna lock this moisture in. You put it here. Okay, and what I like to do is I like to take, let me get this going on here. I like to take a little bit of packing tape, this really cool dispenser, and I just like to tape it just to keep it in place. And then I'm gonna put it here, and I am gonna leave this on for about an hour an hour and a half. When I take it off, you are not going to believe how hydrated my skin is going to be. Okay. You know, and if you feel like you need a little piece of tape up here, just to lock this together, maybe one here. Okay? There you go. Okay, and now we're going to do the same with this arm. Oh my God, that feels so cold. And again, we did not remove any of the glycolic. We're just going to let it sink through itself, and we're just going to add it to the skin water. Just why not more moisture? And again, going under the armpit, on the shoulder. Okay, let's see. All right, there we go. Okie dokie. I'm going to take my piece of saran wrap. And I buy this like at Costco. I've tried every saran wrap, and the one that works the best is the Kirkland brand. I love it. I buy the super duper mega roll. I don't know, it might cost me like $17, and it lasts me about a year. Okay, and then I'm going to stick this one, the second one, around here. Put a little piece of masking tape. My hands are getting a little sticky. And then I'm going to stick it up here. Okay, and just really lock it in. Make sure you've got this all locked in. Okay? And then you're going to take a long sleeve sweatshirt. Here's my long sleeve sweatshirt that I just pulled out of my closet. You're going to take a long sleeve sweatshirt because I'm going to go work on my kitchen. I'm always in my kitchen. I'm going to go work in my kitchen. And I don't want this to bug me. So let's see here. I'm going to put this on. Lock this wrap. And there you go. You can leave this on an hour, 2 hours, overnight, however long you want. I will leave it on. Okay, I will leave it on. Let's do like 2 hours. I'm going to leave this on for 2 hours. And then I might reapply it if it looks really good and just sleep in it and see what it looks like in the morning. Okay, so I'm just going to put this turtleneck on. It feels so snug. It doesn't feel cold. It doesn't feel wet. It doesn't feel like anything. It just feels like it is all locked in there, and we will come back. The one thing that you have that is imperative, like a lot of the products that are designed for crepey skin is the one main ingredient in all these products is an alpha hydroxy acid. So you can just use a glycolic, any glycolic that you have around the house. That is what you do to rehydrate the skin. Glycolics are humectants, and they will pull moisture from the environment into your skin. So any glycolic that you may have, or any product, I know they're even they're making lotions now, body lotions with alpha hydroxy acids in them. You don't have to buy a special crepe erase or any kind of specialty product just for crepey skin, because just using an alpha hydroxy alone will never do the job. Ever. Never. Okay? Because it's just not one issue. Not only do you have to use the alpha hydroxy acid to soften, smooth, and exfoliate, you also have to force that water back. You don't have any moisture. And if you do not put that water back, you will never get the results you are looking for. Here it is. Skin water with HydroForce technology. It gives you that gulp of moisture, not just a sip. We've got to stop taking that sip of moisture. This is the Big Gulp of Moisturizers. Get it today, Amazon. I will be back to show you my arms in 2 hours. After 2 hours of having my arms wrapped in my cellophane wrap, and here it is. It's still way up here, because when I take my shirt off, it's gonna come off from here. So I just wanna show you it's still here, pretty secure, all the way down my arms. You can see it here and here. It's not really annoying. It didn't bother me at all. I have some ideas of what I'd like to try, but here, let's check this out. And while I was gone, I thought maybe I would do some of my skincare on my face. And I have these secrets, I call them my secret sauces. And I'm gonna be sharing all of that with you. I have a pair of scissors just to like cut this stuff off. Let me see. I'm using the wrong hand. Okay. There you go. Okie dokie, let's check this out. So I did some secret sauce on my face and it looks so nice. But here we go. Oh my goodness. First of all, my skin feels nice and cool. And I am really kind of drying everything off. And even when I dry everything off, I feel it still very wet. You can really tell the moisture has forced itself in there. And let's just kind of look at my arm. And when I put it down, when I pull it down, you can see actually some of the swelling that was in my arm has gone down a bit. We'll do a before and after photo so you can see. But when you give to your skin and you really understand what you're doing and know exactly how to train your skin to do what it needs to do to keep you healthy, your skin will get back to you. It will be so kind to you. Okay. Oh my goodness. This feels so delicious. I can't even begin to tell you what it feels like. Okay, so now I have some ideas because not only, let me check this out. My skin feels wonderful, and you can see here I don't have armpit wrinkle. That's really a big deal for women who's almost 70, that not to have any wrinkling up here or in here. But anyway, I have a great idea. I'm going to wrap my arms back up tonight. I'm going to sleep in my sweatshirt with my arms wrapped. I'm not going to add more skin water because my arms are still extremely moist. And I don't want to add more moisture, but I am going to just lock the moisture in my arms tonight. And then we'll see what I get in the morning to see if they get better, to see if it makes any difference. And that's kind of how I figure things out. I just kind of experiment. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you really want to take care of any crepey skin, anything that you need to rehydrate, the only product on the market that can literally force that water into the skin is skin water with HydroForce technology. Get some today. You will be so happy you did. I can tell you 99% of my clients who purchase this continue to use it. Anyway, I will talk to you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.